What's up, you guys? It's Sunday, June 12th, which means it's the first day where V3 kind of, not really, but EA and Bethesda went up, so I'm just here. I want to talk about the stuff that I saw from the press conferences that intrigued me. So the first conference was EA, and you know, they had an early slot. They had some EA Play event going on. So like, usually they would do it like on the Monday in between like Microsoft and Sony, but they decided to go Sunday, so whatever. Good for them. Either way, I think the first thing they showed off was the thing that got me most excited was Titanfall 2. I was so surprised by how good that looked. I want to play it. I recently played some of Titanfall, the first one, and you know, I just forgot how fun that game was. And now with 2, it looks even insane here. They have zip lines, it's more robots, more craziness, and I just want to play it. So far, that's my game of E3, I guess. That title probably won't last, unfortunately, for Titanfall for that long, but that still looks crazy. It will probably be EA's like game of E3 if Battlefield 1 wasn't happening, but I'll talk more about that after. So they showed off Mass Effect and Andromeda. I was never really into like the Mass Effect games, nor have I really played them. But, you know, that looks interesting. I might give it a try, depending on when it comes out next year, and, you know, if I have free time. So then they had a little like esports section, how they were gonna, like, expand with the EA Sports things. You know, I thought that was cool just because, you know, I like to watch stuff like that, so good stuff for them. They also acknowledged some of their, like, top players. You know, but I figured most people didn't care about that. I thought it was cool of them to do that, but you know, hopefully that goes off. Only reason talking about FIFA 17 is because of the story mode. I've heard stuff about it before. It seemed cool, and then kind of during this press conference, you find out that it's not kind of like all like I kind of first hearing it. I thought, you know, like they kind of like have a story more like, then you could change to the skins of the different like soccer leagues. Excuse me. But apparently it's just going to be to the Premier League, which is the English league, for the people that don't know. And it's going to revolve around that. At first I thought you create your own player, but it seems like you're going to be this one kid. I forgot his name already, so whatever. Yeah, but I thought it was going to be a thing where you just do your own career. Kind of like building off that, maybe more cut screens. But it might be more like, I don't know, specific like mission, event-based stuff. I'll see how that goes. It looks cool. I might pick up FIFA this year. You know, I like FIFA at times. I just don't pick it up every year. So last year at the EA press conference, they showed off Yarny, which, you know, was coming from a small indie developer. So it looks like they're gonna do that more often with their EA Originals program. And the first game under that is FE. It's a very like kind of artistic, kind of like, I want to say dark, foresty kind of type of game, and it's well based on music apparently, where you learn certain music, like there are different creatures there. You are like a kind of cat, something like kind of thing, mountain lion. Don't really know what it is, but yeah. But like they're different. You're in the forest, and there are different creatures that talk to each other, that talk to like their own races through like their own special type of music. So I guess they say that you go along and you like learn their songs. So then you're able to communicate with them so they can take you off to different places. Seems cool concept, and the enemies is, you know, like they're trying to silence these creatures, and you find out the dark reason why. It seems cool. It's cool that they're still funding like smaller indie projects like that, especially for like such a big company that EA is. So hopefully the EA Originals program works out pretty good. They said that they, like, you know, that they want to see all the money go to the developers. Not that they didn't say that they were gonna have it, but hopefully that's what happens. We'll see how that program goes along. They showed Star Wars. You know, Star Wars is awesome. Yeah, like I love Star Wars, but like they just announced. You know, they showed off the DLC for Battlefront. They said, "Oh, Battlefront, the next Star Wars Battlefront is still happening." Like, yeah, like no real big surprise. You guys already talked about it. Then they talked about like 2 other games that like are really early and didn't barely show stuff about it. They just like, hey, it exists, get hyped. And I'm just like, yeah, I know, I don't want to get too hyped. Maybe you told me too early about these games, but oh well. Then the last thing they showed off was Battlefield 1. It looks crazy. If you don't know already, or from the craziness, it's based off World War I. They showed how most of the vehicles work. I think one of the coolest things was, you know, they had the giant like blimp flying around, and you can pilot that, and then you can also destroy it. And then once it hits on the land, like that whole area becomes like destroyed, and you know, you kind of see the parts of the blimp like on the battlefield, stuff like that. Damn it. But you know, like, so it'll become part of the terrain. It looks cool. I want to try it out. I'm not the biggest Battlefield person, so I still want to give it a shot. Like I said before, I'm more hyped for Titanfall 2, so hopefully that goes good. Yeah. Alright, so later on in the day, Bethesda goes up. And the very first thing that they show is the new Quake game. It goes by Quake Championship. So, kind of see the trailer. First off, I'm pretty hyped, I want to play it. But like, it all looks kind of early, you know, it's just one of those like teaser trailers and stuff, and so, you know, they didn't show gameplay. I was hoping they would, but no, it didn't happen. They would say more information will be available at QuakeCon. I'm hoping it's not one of those things where they show this game way too early just so people can get hyped for it, but we'll see what happens. I'm really like excited for it. We'll see how it goes. They show, then later on they talk about like Fallout 4, the DLC, sort of stuff like that. Like I didn't really get into Fallout, but you know, that's good for people that are really into it. One thing I am excited for is the Skyrim Remastered. So, I didn't play Skyrim for the 360 or the PS3, even though I had it for the PS3, nor for the PC, whatever. I didn't play it. So, they showed this, I'm like, alright, maybe I'll give it a chance. It comes out this year, if I saw correctly, I would say so, but yeah. I'll play it. Hopefully, it becomes cool, you know. I'm more interested in that than actually playing Fallout, so, you know. And the one shocker that they showed there was Prey. Now, Prey was an old like 360 IP, where, well, the new Prey trailer seems like totally, kind of like a reboot-ish, totally different. They said it was more like a psychological, I don't want to say thriller, but you know, it was more a psychological like first-person experience. So, and it seemed like it was messing with you throughout the whole thing. So, we'll see how that goes. Excited for it. Want to see more, but it might be one of those things where, you know, we're not going to hear anything about it until like maybe a year from now. So kind of like the next thing that caught my attention was Bethesda VR. So they announced that a couple of their games would go on into VR systems. I want to say it's more the HTC Vive, and those games are Doom and Fallout 4. I know they said specifically Fallout 4 will be with the Vive. I'm assuming that Doom is also the same thing, but not too sure. I'm more interested in playing Doom with the VR headset than Fallout 4. Once again, that's just more me, just, you know, preferring something like Doom rather than Fallout. But you know, good thing both those games go on a nice VR headset. Would be one hell of an experience. So yeah. So the last thing they showed off was Dishonored 2. You know, it was the big thing for that conference specifically. That's how they closed the show. They said that it's running on its own engine. They kind of, it's a matchup, like, you know, the gameplay style and the artistic style of the game. It looks cool. I'm interested in it. I kind of want to play the first one now, and now they said if you pre-order it, they said specifically if you pre-order it, you get the definitive edition. So I wonder, like, how long that would take to take an effect, kind of like how they did with Fallout 3 and back to Fallout 4. Is it a thing that you just pre-order and then you get to play the other ones? But, you know, I'll see how that goes. I'm really interested in that game. Once again, not too excited, but you know, I'm interested. It caught my attention. Though I did think they would close out with something kind of bigger than Dishonored 2. You know, it's good to see like a good number of people excited for that. I just thought there would be something like kind of, I don't say like Fallout level, but kind of close to that. Maybe like another Elder Scrolls, but that was not the case entirely. So you know, they went with Dishonored. Yeah, but that's how the first kind of day of E3 went, based on those two conferences and most of the stuff that I was involved in, or that I liked to see. So, huge thanks for watching this video. Wish you guys the best. Hopefully all your E3 dreams come true in these next couple of days. Yeah! Yo, what's up everyone? Huge thanks for watching this video. I hope you liked it. And if you did, please make sure to like and subscribe. And also, please be sure to check out our other videos. One video where we check out a retro video game store, and the other one where I give a preview of what to expect for the Sony press conference. And once again, huge huge, unbelievably huge thanks for watching this. Peace.